Boom! What's happening, people? Welcome back to the Armament Factory with yours truly, Big Luch. That's right, guys, for another one. Yes, another one. Right, tonight, guys. Sorry, let me just settle down quickly. Right, tonight, another quarterfinal for the Gunners. Another spectacular game in the Champions League. Another game we've got to get through. Although this is a two-legged game, so we play away and then we play at home as well. Not like the FA Cup against Southampton. That was just a knockout phase. Here you get a chance to go back home and play at your own stadium also. But tonight we are in Lisbon, Portugal. That's right, guys. Home of Sporting Club of Portugal, or Sporting Lisbon, as they were previously called. We already got Robert the Gunner in the house. What's happening, Rob? You feeling a bit better today? Robert says 2-1 Arsenal. Not confident, but I think we'll win. Come on, son. Come on. Hopefully it was just a blip against Southampton. Yes, I agree with you. It was disastrous. It was a shamble. It was something that nobody expected. However, I do see from the lineup now that we're going to go through that Arsenal have strengthened the team. Obviously, it's not a makeshift team, but it's kind of still is, but not so much as that game against Southampton. We got Paris. Oh, that's a long name. Says hello. I'm just going to call you Parsi. I'm just gonna call you Parsi, but you got a long name, bro. I don't even know what that is. Anyway, Parsi's in the house as well, guys. I want everyone's predictions. Robert says 2-1 already, but before we do all that, let me just hello, Pars. Hello. Let me just go through the lineup quickly with everyone. So here we go. Sporting Club Portugal is lining up as follows: Silva in goal, Fresneda, Diomande, Gonçalo Inacio, and Arroyo at the back. And then Simus and Morita as holding midfielders. Catamo, Trincao, Goncalves, and Suarez up front. Now, that's the Sporting Club Portugal lineup. Now for Arsenal, we've got David Raya back in goal. That's right, guys. David Raya back in goal. Then we've got Roberto Calafiori, Gabriel Magliash, William Saliba, and Benjamin White at the back. So Ricardo Calafiori, Gabriel Magalhaes, Saliba, and Ben White at the back. Then Declan Rice on the left side of midfield, Zubamendi in the center, Odegaard on the right side of midfield, and then up front we've got three attackers: Trossard on the left, Madueke on the right, and Gyökeres straight down the middle. By the way, guys, this is Gyökeres' first game back against his former club, Sporting Lisbon, or Sporting Club Portugal. Obviously, Arsenal bought him from there. Let's see how he fares up against his former team, now his rivals. I'm sure they want to show him up a little bit. I'm sure the defenders are going to want to do a job on him, knowing how good he was in Portugal. But we're hoping that he's going to come good for us today and get a hat-trick, like he got a hat-trick against Man City when he played for Sporting Lisbon, I think a couple of seasons ago. Or was it last season? I don't remember. But hopefully Gyökeres can come good today in this Champions League game. He was rested because he had a very heavy-duty international break where he played 2 full-on 90-minute games. So he was rested a little bit against Southampton. He did come on and scored a goal via an assist from Havertz. Now, I'm hoping if he starts today, he's going to try and get some goals in this first half. I do see us winning this, but then again, I saw us beating Southampton, guys. We couldn't beat a mid-table championship team who is sitting behind Wrexham, who are not even in the playoffs. With the players that we had on the pitch, we should have really beaten them. So, it was embarrassing to say the least. However, now, this is the Champions League. This is the biggest stage. This is with better players now. Hopefully, they're more confident. Hopefully, they're shaking off the FA Cup loss. That's 2 competitions we got knocked out in a matter of, 2 weeks or so. It's not good. It's not a good look for the Arsenal, especially now that everyone's starting to doubt us. Everyone's starting to say it's crumble time, it's bottling time, it's all of that. So hopefully we can prove them wrong, guys. So we don't have long left. There's about 5 minutes or so left. I'm just going to go quickly get my dinner that I had put on because I've just come from work straight away and set up, guys. So I'm just going to go get my food and come back. Don't go nowhere. I'll be back in a jiffy, guys. Give me 1 minute. Right, guys, so we've got a couple of minutes left before kickoff. Sorry, I came straight from work and had to set up. Haven't had dinner yet, so I'm just gonna have my little pizza. So what happens when you got to work and then come home and do a stream? Tend to run out of time quickly, guys. All right, come on, you Gunners. So obviously, there's other Champions League games being played tonight. Real Madrid's playing tonight, obviously. Let's quickly have a look at the other games before we kick off. So Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, that's a big one today. Barcelona, Atletico Madrid. Now, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid played in their domestic league the other day. And Barcelona just about beat them. I believe it was 2-1. Lewandowski last minute goal or something like that, 85th minute goal. So let's see how they do in the Champions League tonight. And then obviously tomorrow. By the way, sorry, that's tomorrow. So tomorrow's Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, and PSG Liverpool. So today it's Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, which is a big game, and then Sporting versus Arsenal, guys. So we'll see what happens in that game as well. The Bayern Munich, we keep an eye on that one as well. Right, here we go. Players are coming out of the tunnel. They should be on the pitch already. I don't know why they took so long. Welcome everyone in the chat. Whoever's in the chat today, I want to see some predictions, please. What do you guys think? What the score is going to be today? I know Robert said 2-1. Yo, pass if all. I don't even know how to say this name. Percival Escrow Watapplemans. Well, either way, dude, I'm gonna call you Pass. Hope you're well. Deck is back on the pitch. Come on. A minha vida es tu. Don't know what that means. This is in Portuguese. Probably they're saying, welcome back, Jokeris. Can you imagine that? Jokeris coming home for the first time. Or his previous home. Let's see what the Arsenal can muster up today, guys. That loss against Southampton. Dreadful. Embarrassing. Shameful. They should have been ashamed of themselves, honestly. Right. Rui Silva in goal for Sporting. Araujo, Inacio, Diomande, and Fresneda at the back. Morita and Simus as holding. Then Pedro G, Trancao, and Gini in midfield. And then Suarez up front. Now, Suarez is the talisman for them instead of Gyökeres. Their benches, Virginia, Kalai, De Basta. I don't know any of it. Koshorashvili, Faya, Brancanca. I don't know any of these players. So we're 2 minutes past 8, and the game has not kicked off yet. Arsenal in blue today. In this top right here. Against the green and white hoops of Sporting Club Portugal. So David Ryan goal for Arsenal. Calafiori, Gabriel Saliba, and White at the back. Rice, Zubimendi, and Odegaard in midfield. And as attackers, you got Trossard, Gyökeres, and Madueke. Right, we've got Ariza Balaga on the bench. Ranson, Mosquera, Jesus, Martinelli, Norgards, Havertz, Lewis Skelly, Dauman, Anus, and Salmon. It's a lot of players missing, guys. So the Real Madrid game is already started 3 minutes ago. Why is the Arsenal game taking so long? Is it just me? Or what they blows and skirts? No, they're still waiting for kickoff. Real Madrid's already kicked off 3 minutes ago and we're still waiting. Well, what are we waiting on? Come on, son. Right, there must have been a technical issue with the referee. Yes, we got Peakster in the house. What's happening, Peaks? It's good to see you. Predictions, please. What do we think? Gyökeres back home in his previous home. Right, we've got liftoff, guys. Game has started. And let me know what you guys think how Arsenal are going to do today as well. Right, Arsenal are going to start off slow today instead of what they did against Southampton and try to come off the blocks quickly. It's going to be more calculated today. Here's Benny Blanco on the right-hand side. Gives the ball away straight away. So that's not a good start for Benjamin White. Odegaard quickly gets the ball back. Here's Gyökeres. Trossard loses the ball this time. Tries to play it to Madueke, but he couldn't. Here's Saliba now. Yeah, I think they're nervous. They keep losing the ball, guys. They keep giving the ball away. Here's Odegaard. I'm keeping an eye on the other game as well. The Real Madrid game. Right, free kick for Sporting. Saliba getting punished for pulling the player down. Suarez. Well, he technically backed into him, really. Pixar says, went down to get some snacks and drinks for the match. Well, I did the same thing, dude. I went and got a pizza. Got myself a pizza and some drink as well. Need to. Pixar says, 3-1 to the Arsenal. Not a bad shout. I was thinking along those lines. Robert said 2-1. Obviously, on the back of the Southampton game. That was dreadful. Here comes Sporting. Araujo. Not a bad little player, Araujo. But yeah, 3-1's not a bad shout, Peakster. I was thinking along those lines. I need a performance from this Arsenal, man. They got to put the Carabao Cup final and that FA Cup exit. They got to put it to bed by a big performance. We need to see goals. We need to see, like, what did we do last season? We beat them 5-1 last season, didn't we? At their stadium as well. It's got to be something like that, Peaks. There's got to be something like that. They need a big performance. All right, Zubamendi, Saliba. Right, again, plenty of possession for the Arsenal, not going anywhere with it, and now they've lost it. Odegaard lost it again. Declan Rice trying to fight for it. You see, every time Arsenal lose it, the one player to go and get the ball back and fight for it is Declan Rice. It's like this team can't tick without Declan Rice in it. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Oh, I think my stream is lagging again today. Not good. Free kick for Sporting. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm gonna be very, very honest. I know this Arsenal team. They've already let Suarez in behind, or who is it, Arujo, the left back. They've let the left back take a shot and hit the crossbar. I mean, luckily, it looked like David Raya got just about a finger on it. But I know this Arsenal team. We're not gonna do well against Sporting. I can tell already. That's that famous quote. Who was it that said it? There's a famous quote of all you need to do is watch the first 5 minutes of Arsenal, 5 to 10 minutes of Arsenal. You know which Arsenal turned up. And I'm telling you, lot, from now, from what it looks like, it's not the Arsenal that wins that's turned up. This is a scared, this is a nervous, this is a crumbly Arsenal that have turned up in Sporting Lisbon. And I think they smell blood. I think they've already smelt the fear. And we're just giving balls away, sloppy with the passes. They've already had a shot on target. Oof, another shot. They're just going for it. They're just going for it. They're gonna see how nervous are they. It's Arujo again. He's got a pretty decent shot on him. I just don't understand what happens to Arsenal towards the end of the season. I just don't understand it. Why they cannot maintain the form that they've started off with. It's just baffling. Great ball from Declan Rice to Odegaard. Odegaard now to the right hand side. Benny Blanco loses the ball again. That's like the umpteenth time now. Madueke, sorry, this time offside. I know which Arsenal this is. This is not good, boys. This is not the Arsenal I expected to come and see turn up at Sporting. Might just be another disaster, guys. Might have to take it back to the Emirates. We'll be lucky if we get a 1-1 like we did at Leverkusen, and then just win at home like 2-0, 3-0. Here comes Sporting again in the box, and David Raya with a major save. Weeks said, "This is what we needed from Kepa. We got Raya back in goal. I've missed him so much." Yeah, I think everyone was confused when they saw Arrizabalaga in goal for the FA Cup. Everyone expected because it's like he didn't take it serious. Okay, I understand the Carabao Cup. Fair due. He was there the whole way up to the final. But you can't get out of two domestic cups in the space of 2 weeks, Peakster. It's just embarrassing. It's just it. I mean, it sounds the alarm bells off. Here's Madueke. Here's Madueke. Gyökeres now. Gyökeres in the box loses the ball. They are scared of Gyökeres though. I mean, I can't just blame. I can't. In the FA Cup game against Southampton, I'm not just gonna blame Kepa. I know, yeah, Kepa is not David Raya, but those 11 players that went onto the pitch, other than Max Dowman, should be ashamed of themselves. They play for top of the league Arsenal. They went down to mid-table Southampton, mid-table Championship Southampton, not mid-table Premier League Southampton, or mid-table Championship Southampton. Yeah, they're in a bit of form, but they're behind bloody Wrexham, trying to get into the playoffs. They're not top of the Championship, Southampton. So those players, other than Max Dowman, those 10 players that started should be ashamed of themselves. I can't really blame everything on Kepa because he was in goal. No, the defenders should have defended better. The midfielders, I mean, look, not to single people out, but a lot of people, like especially Gabriel Jesus, an absolute nightmare. An absolute nightmare he had. I mean, he should have been subbed off much earlier. Biggs said, "Yeah, it's just the slippery hands that led to goals, which peed me off. The fact they led the goals annoyed me, but yeah, Ben White was atrocious. Ben White was atrocious. That's another one. He's having a bad game now as well. And we had no attack. Yeah, no attack. Gabriel has, and no, and the worst thing is, like, towards the end of the game, when we need a goal, he takes Havertz off and he puts Zubamendi on. I didn't understand that. That's something I blame Mikel Arteta for. I can't blame everything on the manager. The players have to take some account, but I didn't understand it. I mean, you're taking off an attacking player, a player that's linking up very well with Gyökeres, and you're putting on Zubamendi, who's a holding defensive player. It baffled me. I just didn't understand it. I couldn't wrap my head around it. Right, here's Odegaard. Yeah, Jesus was invisible. Absolutely invisible. Right, here's Odegaard. Ooh! I thought I was going in, Zubamendi. Talk about Zubi Dubi Doo, or was that Yokeres? Was that another corner for the Arsenal? Free kick came in from Odegaard. Ooh, might be a corner for the Arsenal. Looked like Zubamendi was going for it, but I think the Sporting player, who is it? Diomande. Or what's his name? Diomande. Yeah, Diomande. So there's a corner coming in for Arsenal now. Madueke on the corner. Let's see what he can do on a sixpence. Come on. Sorry, guys. For some reason, my stream is lagging today again. I'm not sure why. Right, referee blew the whistle. He's gone off to Gabriel and Simons. Also, Martinelli almost getting a red for no reason at the end. Yeah. Peaks says, my skipper is not done at Arsenal yet. I hope so, man. But to be honest with you, we miss Declan Rice a lot. He really is the engine of this team. Oh, Madueke! Oh my God! Yo! Oh the God! My God, Madueke straight from the corner. It hit the crossbar. I think Gyökeres tried to go for it. Couldn't. It dropped for Odegaard. He took a shot. But Madueke, my God, directly from the corner. Look at that. He bends and curls it right in and hit the crossbar. Oh my God. That would have been a fantastic goal for Madders. Unlucky, son. There's Declan Rice again. Gabriel. So far, Arsenal have had 0 attempts on target, whereas Sporting has had 2. It's still 0-0 in the other game, Real Madrid Bayern Munich. I am expecting more from the Arsenal. The game has settled down a little bit. They're taking more control of the ball. They're not being as sloppy, but still not good enough, guys. Sorry, boys, I'm back. I just had to go to the little boys' room quickly. But I'm back, and here's Arsenal on the attack. Madueke, Odegaard. Right, Sporting Lisbon on the attack now. On the left-hand side. I told you guys, this is not the Arsenal that turned up here last season and beat them 5-1. This is a scared, nervous, panicky Arsenal. Here's Madueke now. Play Gyökeres in. Play Gyökeres in. Oh, too late, man. It's too late, man. So soft, constantly going down. Another free kick. Should have played in Gyökeres much earlier than that. But anyway, free kick. Let's see what you can do. He did take that good corner. Great interception by Madueke as well. Odegaard just gave it away. Trying to kind of overhead kick it back to Gyökeres. Trossard hasn't really been involved so far. It's really just been Rice, Zubimendi, Madueke, and Odegaard. Can't wait for Saka to come back. Can't wait for Timber to come back. And we really need to strengthen that left-hand side because, look, man, I'll be honest, it's just not cutting it with Martinelli and with Trossard. They're just not the right fit, man. I'm sorry. They're just not. They're just so hit and miss. Like one day they'll turn up and do very good and get you goals, and then for like 14 games after that, they're not doing anything. And then you end up just swapping around with them, every game you're playing somebody else. There's no consistency. None of these players, except for the main ones, obviously have a pure consistency of just. Oh my god, that was dangerous. Luckily, David Raya saw that. That would have been a terrible mistake from the Arsenal. As you see, that's what I'm talking about. It's that nervousness. It's that panic mode. It's that there's mistakes in this Arsenal team, and if you watch all the championship winning clubs over the years, like doesn't matter what generation, they've always had a mentality of winning. Hey, what's happening, MJ? Welcome. No, don't worry, don't be sorry, mate. If Kvara rounds turn, yeah, Kvartashkelia turns out to be true, and we get him, Andre Berta needs a statue. That's if we get him. He seems happy. If we get him, Kvartashkelia, and we get Julian Alvarez, then definitely get him a statue. MJ says 1-2 to the Arsenal. I'll be honest with you, MJ. We're not far off losing this game as well, We are looking terrible. Don't be surprised if we lose this as well. This Arsenal team is not the same Arsenal team that started this season. I don't get it. I don't understand what happens. What happens towards the last few months of the season where this team just changes? It just crumbles. That literally starts crumbling. I can't get my head. I mean, if we fail to get anything this season, I thought I was going in again. What, foul? free kick for Sporting. I don't understand why. This referee is very whistle happy. You know, he's just constantly blowing the whistle, constantly giving out cards. He's very trigger happy. What was that? No one done nothing. I don't understand. Mm-hmm. Peakster says that would be an insane attack. Kvartashkeli on the left, Saka on the right, and Alvarez in the middle. That's when you can say, yo, that's a formidable team. Then you have no more excuses. MJ says Madueke and Yokeres. Because one bad game and the mentality just goes to the trash bin. I don't get how we go from flawless games to mistake after mistake. This is what I'm talking about. It's that nervousness. It's that not having been over the line, having won something yet. The inconsistency of how we play. One day we play good, and the next day we have to just scrape by, get a 1-0 win. I mean, yeah, these things can happen sometimes in the season where you have a tough game and you just got to see a 1-0 out or a 2-1 out. But it's like from the middle of the season towards the end of the season, it was already looking shaky. We kept on getting over the line. We kept on getting over the line by winning last minute games and whatever. But we've had some very dangerous games and some very, very silly games that we were supposed to win that we didn't win. I mean, nothing more than that Southampton game last week. It's Calafiori crosses it to no man's land. Look, so who are you giving that to? Declan Rice has to mop it up. The drop is ridiculous. The drop in form is just nuts. Like I don't think I've ever seen something like this. And we were supposed to be the strongest squad. We were supposed to be like, you know, the best squad in the world. The European teams are probably laughing at us. I mean, Bayern Munich, Real Madrid is still 0-0. But the Barcelonas, the PSGs, the Bayern, the Real Madrid, they're laughing. They're like, yeah, you guys can have top of the Champions League. You guys can have what in the early stages. But when it comes to crunch time, show me that you can do it. And Arsenal always tend to crumble when it's crunch time. That's the problem. Yeah, your Sporting's got a yellow card. Morita, the Japanese. He's Japanese. Didn't he play against England the other day? I was hoping Gyökeres is gonna come and show us that he made the right choice leaving sports and coming to the Arsenal, but again, it's just lackluster. Come on, Big Yok. Right, Declan Rice on a sixpence to nobody. Too deep, and Sporting just head it out, and it's a throw in for the Arsenal. Ricardo Calafiori on the long throw. Hmm. Japan played England, and England lost because they didn't see that. First time they've lost at Wembley against an Asian team. How mental is that? Suarez on a yellow card now misses next match. Well, at least we could say no Suarez at the Emirates. And that's their main striker. Tell them come back and buy Gyökeres from us. We'll take Alvarez. Yeah, I remember. I remember you said that is sad. Pixar says I watched my nation lose to Chechnya. The Chechnya? Right, here come Arsenal. Trossard now. Loses the ball. Every time. Every time. I'm getting sick and tired of him, honestly. Madueke tried to chase it, couldn't get to it. Czech Republic. Oh, okay. Because it's even more sad, even more sad because of how insane Hogg's header was to equalize the 2-2. You know what? I still haven't watched those highlights. I need to watch those highlights. He just reminded me. I just can't believe you lot went out on penalties, though, man. You missed how many penalties? You said 3 penalties. Here's Gyökeres. Here's Gyökeres holding up the ball, nearly losing it. Here's Ben White. Plays it to Madueke. Plays to Madueke. Madueke. And it's still with Arsenal. Zubamendi now. Zubamendi and Rice couldn't. They had to communicate better than that. They can't be not. Like, this is madness, man. They're not even communicating well. Because it looked like Decker's second free kick versus Madrid, but it headed from like that. Yeah, we saying from all the way there, just headed it like that. What? Like it curved? What do you mean? Which, the first one or the second? Or the second free kick versus Real Madrid? Oh yeah, you said postage stamp, didn't you? Right there in the corner. They call that the postage stamp, Peaks. Yeah, I remember you told me. That's very difficult to do, especially with the header. That's crazy. Peaks says bends from right to left. What, the header? That's mental. And Bayern Munich have scored. Bayern Munich with Luis Diaz in the 41st minute have scored against Real Madrid. And here comes Sporting. David Raya quickly has to kick the ball out. I'm telling you guys, this is not good. This is not good. Tomorrow, PSG Liverpool. After Liverpool's match against Man City. Here comes Sporting, though, from the right-hand side. Sporting Lisbon. And the shot goes far and wide. Sporting thought they'll test the keeper, but that was ridiculous. Diamande. And the Sporting keeper, Silva, gets the ball from Ben White. Was it a Ben White shot or did Madueke try and shoot? I just about missed it. I mean, at this point, I'll take a draw. The way we're playing and the way Sporting is playing, I'll take a 0-0 or a 1-0 back. At this point, I don't even want a performance anymore. Just get anything out of this game. Because Arsenal, it's just they've gone from bad to worse to even worse. It's just ridiculous, man. It's just all right. Sporting with a throw in now. We're coming up to the halftime mark. We're in the 43rd minute now. Odegaard shoots 2 weeks straight at the goalkeeper. I think that's probably our first or second shot on target. Captain Odegaard. I'm disappointed in Arsenal. Honestly, I am. I'm very, very disappointed in Arsenal. This is a stronger team that came here last season. Yeah, maybe they've strengthened. Maybe they found a bit of form, Sporting Lisbon, but it's the way we're playing against them. It's what we're doing. It's just we just look like a second-rate team. We don't look like Europe's elite. We don't look like what PSG are looking like or looked like last season. We're not looking like the Barcelona even of this season. We're not looking like Bayern Munich, even though we beat them at home 3-1. It's just I really don't know what it is. At this point, I can't figure it out. I can't understand it. Okay, the Carabao Cup final, everyone's blaming Kepa and whatever. But to be honest with you, we just didn't play well enough. Okay, Kepa let in goals, but where were our goals? Nobody scored for us. That's one. Two, and we were all over them in the first half. It was literally a game of two halves. Then we go to Southampton, where it should be, wham bam, thank you, ma'am, straight to the semi final. Instead, we capitulate and get out. And now we've gone to Sporting Lisbon, and we just don't look like we Trossard again, man. Get off the pitch, man. You absolute donkey, man. Absolutely. Instead of buying Mitoma, they went and bought Trossard from Brighton. Honestly, man, I don't know who made that decision, but whoever made that decision, it's half time anyway. Whoever made that decision should have been sacked from Arsenal. The fact that they had Mitoma at Brighton, they didn't go for him. They went for Trossard instead. Absolute shambolic. Absolute shambolic. Ekatike was available, but they went for Gyökeres. Absolute shambolic. Right, guys, it's 0-0. There's not much to say. Just gonna sit and eat my food, guys. I'll be back, guys. I'll be back. Right, I'm back. We're ready for the second half now. Still 0-0 in Portugal, but it's a 1-0 at the Santiago Bernabeu, where they still haven't kicked off either. But we're not far from kickoff. I'm just going to quickly have a look at these highlights that Peakster was talking about between Denmark and the Czech Republic, because I hadn't seen them yet. Denmark versus Czech Republic. Second half about to kick off. Denmark versus Czech Republic in the right, as the players come out, I'm just going to quickly have a look at this. Oh, no, this is just the penalties. I don't want the penalty shootout. Ah, come on, man. Don't even think I'm going to have time to watch this. Any changes for the Arsenal? Nada. No change. No change. Nope. Same lineup. Don't know if I'm going to have time. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. I'm trying to find some now. I'm trying to have a look at it now, Peakster. Look. I'm watching it now. I might have to watch it afterwards because some dead highlights for the internationals, man. Fuck's sake. Pardon, excuse my French, sorry. Gonna have to watch them afterwards. The game's about to kick off. Right. Arsenal kicked off. I should say Sporting kicked off in the second half from left to right. Arsenal playing from right to left. Let's see what we can do now. Right, Sporting look in the mood for it. They look hungry for it. They want to get the first goal quickly. And here they come. Is it me or does the Sporting Lisbon stadium look like pretty much empty, or is it just people coming back from half time? But it just looks so empty in parts of it. Like, do they not fill up these big stadiums or something? Or Arsenal is just not a big enough attraction for them? Pretty sure if Barcelona or Real Madrid turn up there, that stadium is packed. Right, it's a corner for Sporting Lisbon now. Ben White hugging up to Inacio. It's a tug of war there, Zubamendi and everyone. Anyway, ball gets cleared. Only as far as Sporting Lisbon again. It's offside and it's a free kick for the Arsenal. It's 2-0 Bayern Munich. Harry Kane on the 46th minute. Harry Kane again. I mean, yo, this guy has not stopped scoring in Germany. Like, it's actually ridiculous. And I'm definitely not a fan of his, but it's just not stopped scoring, this fella. Dreadful football from the Arsenal. Dreadful football. Long ball forward for Odegaard, just gifted the ball away. Gyökeres chasing now. Was Trossard, sorry. Right, Ricardo Calafiori on the throw in. Yeah, it's not good, Peakster, man. It's really dreadful, honestly. It's an absolute dreadful. I mean, I'm starting to have the same problem again with the video encoder. I don't get it, man. Don't know if it's my internet or what is the problem. I just randomly, just a random stream. I haven't changed anything. And then all of a sudden the encoder is overloading. Like, here's Trossard. Go on, create something, do something, and he fizzles it. Oh my god. I don't understand. I mean, who you passing the ball to? Like, if anything, take a shot, and even if it goes high and wide, who you passing it to, bro? Or was that a shot and it just didn't connect well? Man, I'm just getting fed up. I'm fed up watching this absolute guff. I'm fed up watching this absolute dreadful football. I was sending warning shot early in the season when we had these dreadful displays against certain teams, and I was hammering the players for it. And guess what? Everyone was calling me names. Everyone was saying, "Ah, no, you're too reactionary. You're too this. You're too that." But look, now everyone's starting to realize. Everyone's starting to realize this is absolute dreadful football. Dreadful. Other than in this game, other than Declan Rice again, I mean, there's no standout player. Madueke's been terrible. Trossard's been absolutely awful. I just want this guy out my club now. I don't want him there anymore. Ben White's been awful. Calafiori's been awful. Gyökeres has been absolute non-existent. Um, it's just Declan Rice. It's just Declan Rice, Gabriel, and Saliba. Really, that's it. Maybe Odegaard a little bit too. I mean, but he again loses the ball too quickly. Seems too lightweight. Zubimendi's not at the races today. It's awful. It's just awful. No one other than Declan Rice that's really. They should give him the armband, man. I don't care. I don't care about no Odegaard. I don't care about no Saka. Give Declan Rice the damn armband. Make him Arsenal captain and England captain. How about that? Right, crossfield pass looking for Trossard. Couldn't get to him. Here's Declan Rice trying to clean up, and it's offside anyway. It's a free kick for Sporting. Yeah, Raya has been good. Raya, Pixar says Raya has been good. At least that's definitely true. Raya can hold his head up. Declan Rice can hold his head up, but it is just an absolute shambles for the rest of them. I mean, mediocre at this point. It's not even a word. I mean, they're making Sporting Lisbon look good. Sporting Lisbon went to Bodo Glimp and lost 3-0. I know they came back afterwards at home, but I mean, you're talking about like it's a big step up between Arsenal and Bodo Glimp. We came here last season with the worst team, with team full of injuries, and we beat them 5-1. Madueke goes down. It is definitely a foul. Right. Hopefully they score from this free kick. Odegaard did have an early free kick that was quite good. Maybe they can capitalize on this one. Oh, Peakster was saying another mediocre year for Real. I thought he said for real. That got lost in translation there, dude. Sorry. Here comes the free kick from Odegaard. Ooh, he had the keeper working. Not bad. It's a corner for the Arsenal. Well done, Capitan. Well done, Odegaard. He went for it. He's trying to curl it in. Had the keeper working. Had to put it over the bar. That was funny. Peaks is like, I'm in Real Madrid with a mediocre. Yeah, that would have been a great goal by Odegaard. I'm not going to lie. That would have been a fantastic goal. But yeah, sorry, mate. I thought you meant like as in, yeah, for us, another mediocre year. Because definitely is looking like it so far. I mean, if we end up winning nothing again and crumbling. But here comes Arsenal with the corner. Madueke flicked onto the back post. And it goes over from Ben White. Oh, what happened? Another corner. Looks like another corner because Trincao. It looks like Trincao headed it out. It was Trincao. I thought it was Ben White. Why they complaining? Diamande is like, look. What is he complaining about, man? Right, we got a little bird's eye view right now. They're worried about the Arsenal set piece. Here's Madueke. Maders. Gabby! Oh, unlucky. I think the 3 arms up is Gabriel Magliash. Here's David Raya heading it out. That was dangerous. David, you better run back. David, you better run back. David, you better run back. Oh my God. Jeez. That was just in time. Was that if that header would have went anywhere? Oh yeah, let it go out. If that header would have went wrong. But but he's not scared though. Look at David Raya. He's not scared to come out. Like he's not scared to like. Do you know what I mean? But it has bitten us in the backside a couple of times. I'm not gonna lie. I wonder how long it's gonna take before he takes Trossard off, man. Take Trossard off. Put Martinelli on. Take Zubamendi off, and put Dauman on. More than likely, he'll take Odegaard off for Dauman. Here come Arsenal again, Madueke. Ooh, he hit his back and he couldn't control it. And Sporting just about clear it. I mean, Max Dauman definitely should get a call out. I don't know about Gabriel Jesus. Maybe Gabriel Jesus in these kind of games against these kind of clubs, he'll know how to play better against this Portuguese team being Brazilian. I don't know. But that was a great save by their keeper, though. My God, Silva. Rui Silva. Pixie says yes, but that was Kepa. What are you talking about? The save just now. No. David Reyes, this is once or twice he's done these things where and oh snap, where he came out a little bit too far, and then he ended up giving away a goal and stuff like that. There's been 1 or 2 mistakes from David Raya, not many, but these are like mistakes That happens sometimes. You can't really help it. All in all, to be honest with you, David Raya has been the best goalkeeper, probably. I don't know, in the Premier League, in Europe, possibly. Definitely not faulting David Raya, but sometimes his bravery when he comes out that far and he doesn't time it correctly or whatever. Well, look, at least we're not Kinski and Vicario. Them man, they are crying. Their main goalkeeper is Vicario and the backup is Kinski. That's when you know it's a shambles at your club. Trincao. They come Sporting again from the right hand side. He's been the best keeper on the planet, says Peakster. Yeah, I'd say so. I don't think there's a better keeper than him at the moment. Looks like Sporting are making a change. Oof, that was close. Ricardo Calafiori had to quickly kick that ball out. What do you think of Robert De Zerbi going to Tottenham, Peakster? Do you think he's going to get them out of relegation? Peakster says won't change a thing. Well, Robert De Zerbi, no. You think they're still going to go down? Oh my god. You know, can I be honest with you? If we don't win anything and they still go down, I can't even celebrate that. I wouldn't even care. It has to be where we win something, at least one trophy. Give me just the Premier League, and they go down. Ah, that'll be the best season. But if they go down and we don't win nothing, I wouldn't even care about that, man. I'll be too heartbroken to even celebrate Tottenham going down. Here's Declan Rice, though. It's Declan Rice strong on the ball. Look at that. Look at that. I'm telling you, if we didn't have Declan Rice on the pitch today, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Look, again, Deckers. Look, all over the pitch. He's covered every blade of grass. That's what you talk about. We need another 10 of them or 9 of them. We need another 9 Declan Rice to really be like, yeah, no one can touch us. You can't have just like, oh my God. Look, all that hard work Declan Rice did to get the ball forward, and then somehow these dumb players end up playing it back again. And it goes all the way back to Gabriel and Saliba. Even though my man just ran across the pitch to get that ball and get it back up there, yeah, all the way to the front to try and mount an attack because we need a goal. Now instead it slowly trickles back to Gabriel and Saliba. Do you know how much that's pissing me off? Like, do you know how much that like I'm getting sick and tired. Look, Odegaard's gone down again. But get off the pitch, man. Honestly, the amount of times Odegaard's gone off or somehow got injured or somehow feels tired or somehow whatever, it's like he's made of glass. He's worse than Jack Wilshere. We used to call Jack Wilshere Jack Wheelchair. because of the amount of time he'll get injured or go down and just come off the pitch and get substituted and whatever. I mean, Odegaard is literally turning into that. And it's hurtful because we had so much hopes on Odegaard. We had so much hopes on this young talent that was scouted by everyone. Take Trossard off the pitch. Why are you even giving him bloody instructions for, man? Get him off the damn pitch, bro. At this point, I'd rather see Max Dowman on the bloody left-hand side. Maybe get some crosses in for Gyökeres or something. It's just diabolical. Peaks says, now we have to win the league. Here we go. Put Havertz on or something, man. Come on, Madueke. Come on. Madders. Gabriel Magliash. Gyökeres. Zuma. Goal! Golazo! Martin Zubimendi. Don't tell me he's offside. Don't tell me they're going to VAR that. Get out of town, Charlie Brown. What happened? No, it's a goal, right? Well done. Goal! Lazo! Martin Zubimendi. Zubi-dooby-doo. Oh, what's going on here? Finally, we've broken the deadlock. What a shot. Martin Zubimendi. Yes, says Peakster. Come on, Zubidoo. Oh my days, what a shot. It's off. What do you mean it's off? No, it's offside. No! No! Who was offside? What just happened? What? What happened, Peakster? I don't understand. Oh. Gyökeres was offside. Did he touch the ball though? Oh, he did. You celebrated too quickly. Right, there's 25 minutes left in this game, but you know, it's pretty much game over, guys. What an absolute guff of a game, man. I mean, it's such a terrible game, I couldn't even finish my dinner. I'm mad tired, and this is what I got. I might as well fall asleep here. That's how dreadful this football is. This football is dreadful, man. And here you got Bayern Munich going to the Santiago Bernabeu and just battering Real Madrid. Here's Trossard, the guff. Go on, Zubimendi. Try another one of those. More urgency in the Arsenal players now. That's it. That's it. That's more like it. Forward thinking. That's it. Attacking play. But Madueke loses it. Arujo is a good defender, you know. He's a good little footballer, mate. Honestly, look at that. Look. He grabbed it from Madueke. He's trying to go forward now. He lost the ball, but he tried to go forward. Zubimendi, Yorkeres, make up for your mistake. Yorker, the big York. I wonder what they're thinking of him in the stadium playing for Arsenal. They're like, that's not the same player we saw here. This brother used to get goals. Well, you know what? I did hear one Portuguese journalist. He said apparently Gyökeres, when he was at Sporting Lisbon, he used to always score like against the smaller teams and that. He would never do good against the bigger teams. But then I've seen him play well against Man City in the Champions League. So you don't know who to believe. Go on, Odegaard. Maddis with the cross in. Looking for Ricardo Calafiore. Maddis at the byline. Cross it. Oh, snap. Is that corner? Corner for the Arsenal, surely? No. Keeper kept it in. Victor says a great shot as well. Wonderful shot from Zubidoo. I honestly thought it was a legitimate goal. Turned out Yokkers was offside like 5 minutes before that. Go on. Ah, I can't believe he's not made any changes yet. Deckers. Oh my god, what now, man? Brer went down with a dead leg. Declan is laughing. He's like, bro, I didn't even touch you. Let me see this. Oh, stop it. Now I know what Declan Rice is laughing. Here we go. Havertz finally is coming on. Odegaard's coming off. Odegaard needs to start finishing 90 minutes of football, man. And he needs to start doing better. Like, again, it's not a captain's performance from him. Honestly, it's not. So much hope on his shoulders. Gabby's got the armband on now. Should have given it to Deckers, really. Here's Havertz. Is he going to keep it in? No. Who's enjoying this game? Is anyone really enjoying this game? I'm not enjoying this game, you know. Honestly, I'm not enjoying this game. It's just constantly players dropping, fouling, wasting time. Nothing's happening. There's no football being played. I might as well just have not watched this. Like, this is absolutely ridiculous. Real Madrid get one back. Kylian Mbappe. It's Real Madrid 1, Bayern Munich 2. Don't forget, guys, the away goal rule doesn't count in the Champions League anymore. So Real Madrid can go to the Allianz Arena and get a 2-0 win over there. Or even just score one, take it to extra time and penalties. Victor Gyökeres getting frustrated by Diomande. They put him in this. They put him in this game just to do a job on Gyökeres. Fam. And it'll be embarrassing. It'll be embarrassing for Mikel Arteta to take him off. It'll be embarrassing to take Gyökeres off because everyone in the Sporting Lisbon Stadium will start laughing at him. They'll be like, ha, ha, your big move, and look. Oh my days, Real Madrid has 17 shots, 7 on target. All right, PSG, Liverpool tomorrow. This is dreadful. This is dreadful to watch. Honestly, it is. I'm really not enjoying this game. Like I love football, and I usually doesn't matter what level of football it is, I can sit down and enjoy it. But I mean, at this point, here's Noni Madueke. Noni with a shot. Ooh, back post. Trossard there again. Drossard, that's what I call him. Peaks says so close. Noni, great chance it was. Noni Madueke, I think he was trying to curl it in and at the same time play it to the back post. Too far for Trossard. Too wide for the goal. So it ended up in no man's land. Martinelli endowment, finally. Watch Maximus come on and make a difference. This is like the Everton game. Maxi comes on, creates the first goal, scores the second. That's what I'm calling it. Beekser says we need a Gabby header. We haven't seen those in a while. Well, he nearly had one early in the game. That Madueke corner. I think when you see them put their arm up 3 times, that means Gabriel in the middle of the box. Go for the header. Because when Declan does a one long arm up, he's saying that's back post. But I saw Madueke go 1, 2, 3. And that's when Gabby ran into the 6-yard box and got the header. Finally, Trossard's coming off. Drossard. Get him off, man. Noni unlucky. Noni had a couple of good chances, especially that corner in the first half that hit the crossbar directly from the corner. Maximus. Trossard injured. Let him get injured, bro. This bro don't do nothing. When's the last time you seen him do anything for us, bro? Since like the beginning of the season. He hasn't turned up. I think that's the one player we can have injured, no problem. Come on, Havertz, make something happen, man. Link up with Gyökeres, do something. Don't just walk around the park collecting money, man. Gabby clearance. Ah, come on, referee. So Gyökeres gets a shove in the back and Rodriguez tells him, "Gets up." And then these man just any little touch go down and it's an instant. I hate referees like that. I mean, what are we playing for the 0-0? Is that what we're doing? Is this what Arsenal got to? Just go to Sporting and play for a 0-0? Right, here's Ricardo Calafiori. Great ball for Martinelli. Plays it to nobody in the center of the box. I mean, who did they see? Did they see a ghost or something? Is that what it is? He saw a ghost or something in the middle of the box that he played to. There's like 12 Sporting players in there, fam. Who you passing to? Here comes Sporting Lisbon. I can sense a goal coming from them. Oof. Pedro Concalves come off and Rafael Neles come on. It's about 11 minutes left in this game, guys. Peaks says, who's the 12th? Yok. What do you mean, who's the 12th? No, Yokeres is 14, dude. What do you mean? What do you mean, your Peakster? Right, it's 10 minutes left to this game, plus some injury time. Not much. Here's Maxi. Here's Maxima. Plays it to Ben White. Here's Havertz. Subamendi. I said they had the 12 men when Martinelli passed. Don't remember, bro. Oh, but I was talking about Sporting Lisbon. I was exaggerating. They had like 4 or 5 players when Ricardo Calafiori passed. Was it Calafiori or was it Martinelli? I think it was Calafiori when he made that run into the box on the left hand side. Here's Havertz. And he just played it straight smack bang in the middle of the box where there was like 4 or 5 Sporting players. And Gyökeres had already run past. So he played it behind Gyökeres. But yeah, I was exaggerating when I said 12 Sporting players. But I think that's what it was. Calafiori tried to play it into Gyökeres. But Gyökeres has already run into the bloody goal or past it. And there was just no Arsenal players in the middle of the Sporting box. There was just no one there. Oh, Yeah, when I'm reading it as text, I'm not getting. Well, yeah, I get you now. Man, I'm just disappointed in my club, man. I'm disappointed in my team. It's just like the last 3 games I've watched them play: Carabao Cup final defeat, Southampton defeat, and now this is absolute guff. Sporting is not even all that good. Sporting's not even all that good, and we can't manage to look at this Arojo. He doesn't get a yellow card, doesn't get nothing. He's just wrestling Max Dowman down. And where's the rest of the players defending their younger teammates? Here comes Sporting. It's just dreadful football. I hate watching dreadful football at the top tier. I mean, this is Champions League. This is not the Conference League. This is not Europa. Oof. David Raya had to make an incredible save again. Again. Vamos. Vamos, he says. Yeah, that's right. Peak says brings him PTSD. It does, mate, because it's just the same thing every season, mate. Well, saying that, last season quarterfinal, who did we have in the quarterfinal? We had Real Madrid, didn't we? Last season quarterfinal, we stepped up against Madrid, but yeah, against Sporting, we can't do it. Just there's no consistency, man. There's no like it doesn't make sense. You strengthen your squad, you get better players in, but yeah, definitely, 100%. Peaksa says David Raya, man of the match, 100%. If we go without scoring, I'm still hoping Max Dowman's going to turn up and claim that. But yeah, definitely David Raya, 100. 100%, man. I think David Raya and Declan Rice are the only ones that can really hold their head up today. Yeah, Pixar says. Pixar says, I hope Gyökeres gets one so that the Sporting fans can't laugh. That's a good shout. That is a real good shout. I think that's the only reason why he's kept him on this whole game. Otherwise, he would have subbed him against another club. But he thought, nah, let me not do him dirty. See if he might get a goal towards the end. Well, it's good that Sporting hasn't scored. It would have been more embarrassing if it was them winning. But as long as they haven't beaten us, it might not be as embarrassing for him because they still have to play at the Emirates. Martinelli, shot unlucky. We should have seen more of that. That's what we should have been testing the keeper. See, that's the kind of stuff Trossard should have been doing, but absolute guff. Absolute guff, honestly. Here's Declan Rice again. Look, I'm telling you, mate. I'm telling you, you can't get a better engine in your team than him, mate. I'm telling you. Oof, good interception by Sporting. Who was that? Right, Benny Blanco now. It'll be good if Gyökeres scores one, I'll be honest. Real Madrid have had 10 shots on target and scored 1 goal. Bayern Munich have had 4 shots on target and scored 2. That is nuts. That is crazy. Sounds like Bayern Munich was getting battered over there and still they beat Real Madrid. Here's Sporting. David Raya. David Raya, man of the match. David Raya, man of the match. Everybody go home. David Raya has kept us in the game. Peter says, thank God we're playing with Raya. Mate, I think you hit the nail on the head. Raya man of the match. Forget everyone else. We got a world-class goalkeeper, and that's about it. For shame, Arsenal. For shame. I'm so embarrassed. If it wasn't for David Raya, I would be losing. Yeah. Peakster says this man has made 7 or 8 good saves. Absolute fantastic save. World saves. World class saves. Defense have been rubbish. Midfield has been rubbish. I'm telling you, it's only been David Raya. It's only been David Raya and Declan Rice. I'm telling you. They're the only ones that can come out of. David Raya and Declan Rice are the only 2 players, including the substitute, that can come off of this pitch and be like, you know what, I put a shift in. I helped my team out. Because if we didn't have Declan Rice and David Raya, we would have lost this game. You know that, Peakster, right? You know that. If Kepa was in goal, I mean, look at that. Look at that save, man. Double save again. Call him Gandalf. Thou shalt not pass. Go on, give it to Yok. Give it to Yok. Go on, Deckers. Look for Yokeres. Who the hell was he playing it to? Max Dowman. That was way too deep, Declan. But Maxi's got it. Maxi's got it. Go on, Maxi. Go on, Maxi. Go on. Unlucky, son. Unlucky. Here's Zubamendi. Let's go. Start again. Look for Yokeres. Just look for the big Yok. The big Glock. Here's Declan Rice again. Benny Blanco. I think Declan at this point just wants to look for Max Dowman. Here's Saliba. Go on, Maxi. Go on, Maxi. Cross it in. Go on to that. Ah, great. Arujo. I told you, Arujo has been a man. He's been a fantastic player for Sporting, man. Arujo. He's definitely been the man of the match for them. Bloody hell, mate. Honestly. What happened, man? Right, guys, we're on 89 minutes. As soon as this game's done, I'm just going to lock off and go because this looks pretty much a shambles. It's 2 minutes of injury time. Arsenal looks like we're going to just take a 0-0 back. Here's Gabriel. Here's Declan Rice. Here's Martinelli just dancing on the ball. Go on, Martinelli. You've done something this game at least. Who's that? Havertz! Goal! Kai Havertz! King Kai has done it! I can't believe it! Take a boo, son. Take a boo. Kai Havertz! Go! Kai Havertz, Martinelli all up in this play though. Oh, don't tell me this is offside as well. Don't tell me this is offside as well. Kai Havertz. Samana. Waka waka. 60 million gone down the drain. Kai Havertz scores again. Samana. Waka waka. 60 million gone down the drain. Kai Havertz scores again. Sorry, what's going on? Peakster says, come on, Havertz, let's go. Right at the end. Come on, lad, you did it. Versus Leverkusen, and you did it for Sporting. It's on. I can't even believe it. Take a boo, son. Take a boo. Man, that King Kai Havertz, did it in the last week. I still think it's been an absolutely shambles of a game. And I still give man of the match to David Raya. But thank God for King Kai Havertz, because it's samana. Waka waka. 60 million gone down the drain. Kai Havertz scores again. Oh, Raya, what was that? Man done a double punch, Ref, it's past 2 minutes, man. Blow the whistle. Guys, by the way, I'm going to lock off as soon as this game's done. I'm super tired and I got work in the morning. So I'm going to love you and leave you all and say thank you for joining me, everyone. Thank you for subscribing. Oh, no, don't let them shoot. Oh, my God. Oh, what a block. Who was that? Yes, 100% Raya still deserves a Peakster. Still man of the match for me. I don't care. Sporting going for it, though. Guys, listen, as soon as the whistle blows, I'm going to lock off. So thank everyone for joining me. Peakster, thank you for being there. MJ, Robert, Pass, who came in today as a new person. Anyone that subscribed today, anyone that liked, thank you very much, guys. I will be back for the Premier League games. I'll probably take a break tomorrow and just watch the football rather than the stream. But I might do a stream. I don't know. I'll think about it. But I am getting a little bit under the weather, I think. So I might have to recover and recoup. But it looks like the game is done. Well done. Arsenal nick it right at the end. Sporting must be... they must be absolutely devastated having played so well throughout 90 minutes of this game. And then in the 91st minute, here is Gyökeres saying hello to all of his former players, former teammates. Arsenal win. 1-0 to the Arsenal. It's the old adage. 1-0 to the Arsenal. King Kai Havertz, Samana, waka waka, 60 million gone down the drain. Guys, I love you all. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being part of this community, for being part of this family, the Armament Factory. Real Madrid finished 2 against Bayern Munich. So Real Madrid won, Bayern Munich 2 at the Santiago Bernabeu. And it finished Sporting Lisbon 0, Arsenal 1. At Sporting CP. So that's it, guys. I'm out. I love you all. Thank you for joining me. I may be back for tomorrow. I'll see. I might do the Liverpool PSG game. If not, I'll be watching it. But look out for the rest of the content and check me out for the weekend when the Premier League is back on. Other than that, hasta mañana. Hasta la vista. Love you all.